I think the major problem we have today is the inability of the Congress to carry out its constitutional responsibilities promptly and effectively. And the House is the weakest link. The House has lost a lot of its stability, strength, and character. It's now become an incumbent's house, not the people's house, because 98% of those who run for re-election are re-elected. That's not healthy. We need competitive congressional districts. Now, there's one other problem. Politicians, both Democrat and Republicans, when they redistrict, like to go back in smoke-filled rooms. And I did this 3 times when I was in the Congress. They make deals. They say you get so many safe Democrat seats, and in return for those safe Democrat seats, we'll give you so many safe Republican seats. Well, the net result of that is the public gets screwed. You only end up with about 1/3 of the seats that are competitive. That's wrong. All of the seats, to the degree possible, ought to be competitive so that the public gets a chance to make changes. Now, the second problem is perks. An incumbent member of Congress, the House, has 19 employees paid for by the public treasury. No challenger can hire 19 people to work for him, to compete. And the last thing is PACs, Political Action Committee. They strongly favor incumbents. And I would do away with political action committees because it's become very abusive.
Throw it open?
I'd just eliminate political action committees and make people contribute on their own, not through a corporate organization, not through a labor organization. If they want to give to a candidate or to a party, they ought to do it directly.
Well, now, would you change the terms
of
senators and congressmen? You'd leave those. There's quite a move on, as you well know, among certain people.
I would vigorously oppose it. I hope it never happens. Our forefathers were very smart. President 4 years, a senator 6, and member of the House 2 years.
Would you limit, though, members of Congress?
No, let me answer the first question first. There's a move to make a member of the House 4 years rather than 2 years. Having gone through 13 campaigns, I loved to campaign. And I thought it was good for me and my constituents. Now, if you go from 2 to 4 years, it helps the politician. He only has to campaign every 4 and every 2 years. But what does it do to the voters? It cuts in half their control over one branch of their government. I happen to believe the House of Representatives is the people's house, not the politician's house.